What's good everybody, Jeff here. It's good to be back my friends, and I really appreciate the support and seeing you guys streaming up all the time. Like, you know, when I go AFK for weeks or even months from YouTube, I'm always scared that the comeback won't work and some kind of almighty algorithm somehow pushes me into oblivion. But you guys always showed up and the comebacks are successful and it warms my heart, so thank you for that. Anyway, in today's video, I will be handling tips and advices in a very pragmatic way. As you have seen, I have recently switched to 4x3 stretch resolution, and I've been loving it, but there is more to share as I'm getting close to 10k hours, and without further ado, check your reminder to subscribe, like the video right now if you want to win your next 5 CSGO matches. There's actually no guarantee on that. And I've made an intro, or something like this. Me giving advices in a pragmatic way, and I figured working with segments would be the most convenient way. Number 1, angles and distances from angles. This is something I notice a lot in matchmaking and overall playing CSGO. Many players forget about that part. What you see in game isn't where you are visible from. Like if you hug the door, like this guy did, there's a limited space that you can see, but there is a greater space from which you are visible. Because you have a model and you're not just some kind of floating invisible camera shooting headshots, right? So what you're looking at right now is recorded from Skybox. They were kind enough to give me an early access, as the guy behind is actually Anders, you know, the caster who lost a lot of weight, while I did the exact opposite. Not a paid promotion, just saying. It's a very helpful tool to visualize demos, although it's in beta now, but today we are using it as it will help you to visualize what I'm saying. So we're gonna hop into a casual game where 2 terrorists will decide to rush a tunnel on overpass and 2 guys will be defending it. If I simplify the situation, it's all about that one corner right here. We're gonna start from there. If I look a bit further away and change the POV, you will understand where I'm coming from. This is what you see, okay? But I can actually go deeper and enable the FOVs. Now, if we're gonna play it around a little bit, you will see that this guy right here is able to see this guy, while this guy only begins to show a part of his feet, but he can already see half of the body. The reason for that is that in CSGO, the overall rule is the further away you are from the corner, the best it is. And in this situation, this guy is this close to the corner, where this guy is that far away from the corner. Thus, he will see him first. Now, if I enable the FOV and go on to the second duel, you will notice that in this situation, again, let's simplify, remove the FOV, who is the further away from the corner? Here, well, this guy is further away, so he will see this guy better if he comes out slowly. But if he swings out like an animal, then he gives himself a chance. Anyway, the round won't go in his favor, eventually he's gonna miss out on the timing, but now again, I'm gonna re-enable the FOVs, and here you can see that this time, if the CT was still alive and from this position, then the corner would be this one, this guy would be further away from the corner than this guy would be, thus he would see him first. Keep that in mind as it applies to every corners of CSGO. Number 2, long, that's 2. Here's a Selfflash that I use a lot. Super general. Turn around, look at the teleport board, aim like shown, take a stab in front. Yeah, you know, I had to do it. Yeah, I'm just poking fun at my buddy Nate King. The point is, this is a routine that I use a lot myself when holding long, and it might not be the best, but it works for me. I'll throw a smoke out of city spawn like this to help myself face them if I have to, then look at the wall while I get closer to avoid their flashes, and if they flash, I will flash myself in like this. Don't forget to take a short step before you throw it, and when it pops, you'd better aim at their head. Routines are very efficient, and I suggest you learn one for each of your favorite positions. By the way, this knife is up to giveaway right now in the video description if you want to try your luck. Number 3, think outside the box. Like, CSGO plays in some kind of formatted way, right? Like, you expect everybody to pick the same way, the same timings and that kind of stuff, but no one will expect you to jump pick in many situations. And this is the very reason I love the Max 7 so much, and you see so many highlights on my channel. When I'm playing with the Max 7, you can come up with a lot of unconventional ways, and to be honest, it's also very satisfying.
Un caxeur, bel con.
Number 4, always keep an eye on your radar. I will never say it enough, and even though we are in 2020, the radar still gives you more information than what you are actually able to see in real time. It's never been patched, and honestly I don't think it will ever be at this point, but have a look at this clip. I'm gonna go in short, and at this point my teammate spots one in middle, so it appears on my radar. well, that's normal. And now, as the smoke is fading, the second one will pop on my radar, and even though I literally cannot see anything, it takes me an extra second before I'm actually able to start guessing their shapes. Yet the radar already knew he was there. Now, as I've said in a recent video, I do feel like with the 4x3 stretch settings, that problem has kind of improved, at least for me. I really feel like I can see better through the smoke's fading, but still, keep an eye on your radar. Number 5, here's a Selfflash that I use myself a lot on overpass. Get yourself in that corner, crouched, and from here it's actually quite simple. You will find there's a part on that stair that doesn't have any kind of rest on the side. Aim in the middle upper part, throw, and that's it. The flash will go through the window and prove to be very efficient, as you have enough time to get yourself close to the door, wait for it to pop, and once it does you can enter, and you know. Number 6, Gamesense. What we call Gamesense is your ability to pick up the hints and put them together to understand your surroundings. Sometimes it's purely factual, sometimes it's based on your guts, but hey, let's go inside the mind for a bit. A bit of context, you're in a 1v2 situation and I will ask you to focus on the hints.
Moi j'aurais dit rampe accroupi double zoom, attends un bruit sur la short pour décaler.
Explicitement, enfin, particulièrement pour cette raison.
Et là.
So, at this point, are you able to tell where the other one is? Because you should be. Let's gather the hints. Short is cleared, nobody showed long. Now, the guy in city spawn is focused on B, most likely double zooming into the doors, waiting for you to cross or to jump. And the only way for me to give my back like this is if I think someone is covering me, but is actually not. I mean, that's classic matchmaking. Where could the other guy be so that he can hold his teammates' back? Well, you know, supposedly. Well, I mean, that's most likely city spawn, right? Which means the other guy was in city spawn and he should have guessed that before. Every detail matters, and that's what makes a taste of CSGO.
Mais t'es sérieux, gros? Mais quoi? Il a combien d'HP?
Number 7, here's an easy smoke for B plat. I haven't seen it before and it surprises me as it's very efficient, and the chances are if you play against me I will try that smoke. Picking plat isn't easy, and although the skybox in B tunnel has been recently opened, facing someone behind that box is a nightmare. But look, there's a solution for you. Get yourself in the middle of this pillar and throw a smoke like this. Then ask your teammate to stand still next to the wall and jump on his head using the box so you are at head level. From there you can easily pick plat and get yourself an easy frag. This is very efficient and your teammate can stay behind cover, so have fun. Number 8, knowing the bugs. It is true that many bugs have been fixed, but some of them are consistent and it might give you the extra edge to win the round. When there's a smoke between you and the lamp, if an enemy crosses in the middle and blocks the light of the lamp, you will see it. So if you place your crosshair accordingly, just wait to see the light fading and shoot, and that would give you an easy shot. Now, more recently, I have found the same principle, but with the player's information somehow. Like, look at this clip. That happened while I was streaming. I still do that sometimes. You'll see there is 3 teammates on my monitor and suddenly number 1 disappears and reappears, which indicates that someone is on stairs or in the jungle area roughly. And a few seconds later you will see number 3 disappearing and coming back, which made me realize there's got to be someone on top of Palace waiting for me. And as you can see, there was someone. Getting informations is crucial on CSGO, and that kind of bugs should not be a thing. But sadly they are, and I don't think they will ever get fixed. I mean, like, it's been 8 years already, and a lot of things can happen in 8 years. You know, 8 years ago I was 19. I'm old. And the last bug is kind of weird, I guess, but it could happen sometimes. I'm in Malta now, and although I have the gigafiber here, sometimes it goes oopsie daisies and some rollback appears and I have to reboot my connection. But if I don't, that's what happens.
One lower.
Hello? Oh no! But in some rare occasions, it's proven useful, like this clip where I got the information for free, and actually a second chance to peek, I guess. Top of green. Down. Now, is there an actual tips with this? It didn't really know where to put this, to be honest. Lastly, this isn't about CSGO, but I'd like to say a quick word regarding the ongoing situation and the people panicking around the coronavirus. I know there's some young people watching my videos and you take social medias as newsworthy. They are not. I have seen the dumbest thing shared over there. And if you really want to inform yourself, please use official websites like the CDC, for example. There is way too much misinformation around this, and keep in mind all of the buzz. Websites are upper trash. They directly profit from this. They need a clickbaity headline for you to see their shitty websites and their ads. Same goes with the 24/7 news channel. They directly profit from this anxiety that they create. Please keep that in mind. Anyway, stay safe my friends, and I will see you guys in the next video.